We've got a motley crew with us today, check them out. They've all got their shirts on. Josh here.
And Kira.
And Josie. And Tilly.
Today we haven't come out very far at all. We're right beside the highway actually. I decided to come to this little puddle right beside the highway just to prove that you really don't need to go way out of the way to catch some yabbies. Check it out. So this is the little puddle, and that's the main highway between Brisbane and Melbourne. So it's going to be fairly busy. It's a lot drier than what I expected. Been past here a million times, never have stopped. Always thought it looked all right. And just looking at the other side there's a heap of holes along this bank. Can you see them?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good sign. And there is another hole up through the culvert, which we will go and throw a trap in as well, I think. So we'll get the traps in. I don't know, I did bring 5 traps, but I think we'll probably only throw 3 or 4 in. And I've only got 1 rod, so we're gonna have to share a rod and we'll get them in and see how we go. I've got them set up, we've got a trap each. I've got 1, they got 1. And I'm gonna let them choose where they put their trap. And we're gonna have a competition, see who gets the most. Kira's picked the first one. We don't really have much choice because the hole itself is probably all of 10 meters. So go Kira. Oh, and she's managed to go upside down with it. And upside down again, directly upside down. Just basically drop it down, Kira. There we go, that's better. I think that'll be okay. Right on the edge. There's trap number 1. Trap number 2 is Josie's. Perfect. You done that before, Joes? Look at this. This highway is absolutely bloody buzzing today. We've come through the culvert. We're on the other side of the highway. And to be honest, this side actually does look better. The hole goes right up around there. It's a bit dirty looking, mucky looking. And have a go at that bank over there. That looks bloody nice. Oh, Tilly's too quick. So Tilly's just gonna go on this end of the hole, on this side of the highway. I would really like to try and get up there. I'm not too sure how we're gonna go with the girls. I'll just have a look. It does actually look fairly clear, apart from the flood rubbish up around here. So I think I'll take my trap down in the end here. And just looking at this side bank, there's yabby holes all the way along there. So I'm gonna take the most sketchy looking spot, but it's probably the best looking spot too. So we'll see how we go.
Careful.
And it's gonna be pretty good here because I can just drop it straight down basically and pull it straight back up. And that's pretty bloody deep. I'd say probably 4 or 5 foot.
Wait,
which is the go. I reckon we'll give them 45 minutes an hour. We might get a line out in the meantime, just see if there's anything biting. If we can get a couple on the line, pretty good chance they'll do all right. You reckon there's something on there? We'll go and have a look. I was just having a little rest in the shade there. Kira reckons she's got something already. It's been a couple of minutes. We'll pull it in and have a look. Yeah, it looks like you might have something on there. Seems to be a little bit of weight on it. Pull it up, Jose. Oh yeah, you got a little one. Straight up. Nice and clean too.
I know, there was a tiny little one, but it fell through the hole.
Oh, was there? Oh well, it's a start.
Oh,
You want something a bit bigger than that though. Not very big, but there's at least one. They've only just got that line back in the water and they think there's another one. And I'm probably not going to have a go at the line today. I'll just let the girls go on it, muck around. They're a bit steady. I guess they're better off to be a little bit steady than too quick. Oh yeah, another little fella. We might get some bait here if nothing else. Oh, it's got eggs, has it?
Yeah.
Bring it down here and we'll show them. So I'll give you a look at these eggs. That's what they look like. And we'll get her back nice and gently.
Can I?
And you should always check for eggs. I'll get her back so she doesn't flip and carry on. There she goes, nice and gently. Oh, and they got another one on the line already.
It's like at that quarry, Dad.
Another little one, is it? Oh yes, another little one straight away. Nothing of any size, but if we can get some bait, I'll be happy. Tilly's picking it up. She knows how to pick them up. If you notice in our videos, Tilly's actually in our very, very first video. If you haven't watched our very, very first video, go back and check it out. It's like years ago, and Tilly was there then, so that's how long she's been yabbying. And that's a nice little one. We'll keep him too. I will keep the small ones because we might go and do a bit of cod fishing next month or so. A couple of travellers on their way. Looks like he's heading camping somewhere. And the truckies can see us fairly well. The trucks come around. There's a bit of a corner there and comes around. You can see down here clearly. Goes a big B double. The trucks can see us clearly, and we've got another one already. Oh, here I am. I'm trying to explain. As the trucks come around there, the truckies can see us as clear as hell, and we've had a few horn beeps and thumbs up. I don't know whether you've noticed Josie's new shirt there. If anyone's interested in the shirt, go to Facebook and message me. I do have a few there, not many. I've had this camera rolling for 5 minutes and
Dad, we got a couple.
Oh, you got a couple?
Yeah.
There you go. I haven't stopped this camera. It's at 5 minutes and I think they've got 7 or 8. They got 2 that time. Tip them out there too and I'll check them for eggs for you and you can keep going. If you're getting them that quick. Might as well stock up on a bit of bait while we can. Yeah, no eggs. No eggs. Look at that, Kira's just dropping it down and basically bringing it straight back up, and they got a yabby on every time. They're only small, but it's not very often you do that. She's literally letting it hit the bottom, bringing it back up, and there's a yabby on there. Oh, Josie Nelly went for a swim.
Dad, can you?
Just tip it straight in the bucket, you'll be right. Even if it does get hold of you, it's not going to hurt you. It's a yabby about that big. And they just had a big one on the line. I didn't have the camera on, but they missed it anyway. I reckon it probably won't take too long for it to come back. Get your net down deep, Jose. Bring it up into the net, and they're taking their time this time. They didn't like missing the big fella after sitting there catching all the little ones. What do you get? Oh no, they got 4 yabbies. Jeez, they got.
It felt big.
It wasn't the big fella. They ended up getting 4 little ones. But the big one definitely was a big yabby because I seen it. Jeez, Josie's got 4 yabbies out of that line. This little puddle here must be just absolutely loaded. Sort of tells me there must be some big ones somewhere. There obviously is because there's big holes along here. There goes FedEx, delivering all your Christmas presents. Well, I just turned the camera off and I thought I'd just let them have a go at getting some bait for me and go for it and fill the bucket up. And they've just landed a monster. Pick it up for us, Tilly, and give us a look. I'll come over and have a look. They've just landed a big one. Oh yeah, it's a nice one too.
His name's Ned, because he only has 1 arm.
His name's Ned. So they've landed a nice one. He's a little bit dirty looking. I think we'll throw him in the bucket. Hopefully he doesn't chew up too many little fellas. That's a good sign. I knew there'd have to be big ones in here. Look at him. And they got another big one. And again, I just turned the camera off because I come over here and I was going to put some fresh bait on there for them. And they've got another big fella. It's not giant. Definitely not bait. Oh, and he's nearly got me. I was going to put a bit of fresh bait on there for him, which I will do right now. We've just had a drink break and we've got the A team going over there. We're going to have one more check of this rod. Nice and slow, Tilly. Put the net down nice and deep. Oh, Tilly's just reefed it out of the water and they've still managed to get one. Oh well, still got one. I think Tilly got a bit excited then, just reefed it straight out of the water. I've seen about half a dozen of them flick off. But I reckon that's probably enough on the lines. We'll go and check these traps. It definitely hasn't been 45 minutes. It's probably been more like 25, 30. But given the way that rod's been going off, we should have something in them. I reckon they'd be worth checking. These are a little bit interesting for someone that hasn't seen them before. They're actually bird nests.
Oh,
there'll be little baby ones up in there. And the quarter swallow, they're all the way along here. Check this out. They probably look a little bit intimidating if you didn't know what they were, but they're only a bird. I'm sort of surprised they're not here attacking us because they look like they're fairly fresh.
I thought they were wasps.
They thought they were wasps. They must be pretty good sized wasps. Look at that.
Yeah, you can.
I'm out on a bit of a precarious situation here, but we'll get this trap in, see how we go. It's getting a little bit warm, so if we do all right, which we haven't on this end, we've only got one spangled perch. This is where I expected to get a lot more. One little tiny spangled perch.
Can we put it in the fish tank?
No, because they eat all the other fish.
Oh.
We had a couple of them spangled perch in the fish tank before and I end up having to get rid of them because they just predate everything. Pull her up, Till, and see how you go. Hopefully a little bit better than mine. Oh,
I got spangled
more spangled perch. So I'm guessing this is the hole where the spangled perch are.
Careful.
We're not after spanglies today, so we'll just let all these ones go. And they're too small anyway. We're up to Josie's trap. Hopefully she's done a little bit better than me and Tilly. Oh yeah, look at that. Absolutely loaded.
Holy moly, look
How
at
surprising is that? How many are in this hole?
that big one. Oh, it's the snippers.
And absolutely zero on the other side of the highway.
There you go.
And there's a big fella in there.
Yeah. Well, half his nippers chopped off. What the fuck?
That's a fairly big difference. We got absolutely zero over there and 15 out of this trap. And one really nice big yabby. And a heap of nice little clean fellas. There's another big one there.
Look at his tail.
What? Look at his nipper.
Oh yeah, he's got half his nipper missing. That's all right.
Let's do it.
Oh, she's going now. I only just clicked the camera on. I was going to say, oh, I think Josie might have won. How many's in there?
Josie won.
Josie's definitely got the biggest.
So there's 14 in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's one over here.
Oh, Kira won just. And the little one that got through, with this little one that got through the net, she got 16.
Get through the net. It was on top of the net when it came up.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was on top of the net, 16. Oh, you nearly got me. And we got some perfect little bait size yabbies in there. Another big fella.
Nice big nippers.
Here we go, the two hardest workers. Carrying the big bucket full of yabbies back. And we did get a few. I reckon there'd have to be, well over 50. Because we got over 30 just out of them last two traps. I'll give you a bit of a look. I've been sorting a few out here. I've got some in the pot, and I reckon these smaller ones, how well you're going to make them out, There's some big fellas in there, but there's also some smaller ones, which is probably going to be ideal
There's so many bait.
for what I want to try today. And we've got a heap of little bait fellas in here. There's about 10 or so, but that's not even half of them. There's a heap in here. One's just gone. Look at them all. They're all just pouring out of there. And I just want to make sure that there's probably another couple in here that I'll put in the pot. Oh, he's nearly got me. Like that fella there. He's definitely way too big for bait. He can go in the pot. That one there is borderline. These little clean fellas are absolutely ideal for what I want to try today. I'm going to give you a look at something in a minute. Maybe that one is borderline, but put him in the pot. And there'd still be another, what, 10, 12 dozen. Another 10 or 12 in there. So I'd have to have probably 30 baits. Probably 20 or 30 eating yabbies. And what I'm going to try today is a bit of this Old Bay. I have tried it once before and I didn't go much on it. But I didn't boil them then. I fried them on the frying pan with a hot skillet, a cast iron skillet, and I just sprinkled this on top. I think I'm going to give it a proper go, and I reckon them little clean yabbies are going to be a good test for them, because they'll be nice and clean, won't have much flavour, so this will add the flavour. And I'm going to go pretty heavy-handed with it. So I'm not too sure. I'm guessing there's probably about 2.5 litres of water, and that Old Bay is pretty well 90% full. So I reckon we'll put 3/4. I'll just save a little bit of that. About 3/4 of a full jar of Old Bay in with them yabbies. Oh, just fogged this up. Those yabbies have been on rapid boil for probably a good 5 or 10 minutes. I've well and truly overdone them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill the heat and let them soak in there for a bit, try and soak that flavour up and give it a really good go, give it a good taste. Soak that flavour up and give it a really good... So we've got one of the little tiny fellas here. I'm going to go first. Yeah, to be honest with you, I really couldn't even taste any of that seasoning, and I thought I'd overdone it. May have just got a little hint. We've got these pair having a taste test. They've got a little tail each, and I've dipped it in the seasoning just to get a bit of extra flavour and seasoning on it. See if they can taste it. Rightio, you pair, go for it and tell us what you reckon. Can you taste that seasoning at all? You can.
Sort of.
They've probably got a bit better of a taste buds than me. Mine are probably all burnt out from all the chili I eat. You reckon it's alright?
Yeah.
Honestly? Or is it a bit yucky?
Oh, it's
Yum?
It's not even hot. What are you going on about?
It wasn't hot for me. It was hot for me.
What do you reckon, Kira?
It's good.
Tastes good?
Yeah.
We got these pair. I think it was only fitting that since they caught the big ones that they get to eat the big ones. So Tilly's got Ned and Josie's got the one with the big nipper, or the two big nippers, the one with the broken nipper. I have a crack at them. They're a bit more of a taste test, them ones, and the last ones I had were only babies. They're the two biggest yabbies we got.
Yummy.
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 Nice. Now look what they give me to eat. Look what I'm left with. Have a go at it. I've seen bloody bigger bait prawns. They're laughing at me, yabby tail. Have a look at it. Hey? Little morsel of goodness. I actually prefer them little ones, to be honest with you.
Can I have a taste?
If I didn't have to sit there and peel them all.
I'll peel some.
Them little ones are the go. So Josie and Tilly are going to peel some. Have a look how Josie does it. Show us how you do it, Josie. She's too scared to get her fingernails dirty. Well, that was a little bit painful. I'm going to have to edit that out. Literally took them 9 minutes to peel a yabby each. There we go. And they've already eaten it. Took them 2 seconds to eat it.
Oh, I'll have this one.
Oh, Josie gets the big one. One of the big ones. Oh, Tilly got one of the big ones.
Oh!
What?
All red stuff.
People do eat that.
You can have.
So we're going to go Bushman style. Well, these pair are. They've just peeled it and they haven't washed any of the butter off, and they've left the poo sack and everything in there, which a lot of people do, and they reckon it's nice. So have a go.
Will anything happen to us? Will make us sick?
No. Oh, there goes Till, there goes Joyce. How does it taste?
You probably-
It just tastes normal.
There you
No.
go. Look at that.
Well, we're just about finished our video. These pair are actually peeling their own. They've peeled a few of their own now. I've got myself a nice another little morsel. We'll call that a video. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.